All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. We welcome you all to the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 2, which has been sponsored by Hedge and Shacks, KSB, QuickArt, and many other sponsors. We are thankful to all our sponsors for their continuous support. This tournament organized by Vineet Deshpande, and we are here for yet another exciting encounter between OiLSERV Risers and DNO Dynamos. Match official Harish is with us. He'll be proceeding with the toss. So OiLSERV captain will flip the coin. DNO calls it heads. Tails it is. So OiLSERV Risers, Akhilesh, you have won the toss. What's your decision?
Yeah, I will bat first again. So this is our natural decision when we go on to defend something. So we'll bat first. The conditions are good for the batting. So yeah, this is our target.
Right, so we have seen in the previous games that you have, come close to winning games, but, somewhere down the line, the match loses out of the grip. So how's your team combination for today? How's the mindset of the boys? How have you prepared for today's game?
So we prepared well for this game as well. So we had a couple of talks in the last week. So we decided to shuffle our batting lineups a little bit so that we have some more runs on the board so that we can defend it well. So we have a comparatively good lineup in bowling as well. So that we need some good score to defend. So that's the target, and we had a plan for this.
Right, now DNO Dynamos, they are also a good side. Have you seen their performances in the past and planned your playing 11 for today?
Yeah, we've seen that. We know that they are playing very well in this tournament. So we know who are the good batsmen, good bowlers. So we have a plan for them. So we will do.
All right, wonderful. So best of luck to you and your team for today's game. You can get prepared. Sir, the toss has not gone in your favor. How do you look at this decision?
No, actually we wanted to bowl first. So we are happy with the toss and we'll go for bowling.
Right. In the previous game, I had I was doing the commentary in your game, and I saw some excellent performances by individual players in your team. I'm sure the team spirit is quite high. So how's the team combination for today?
So in today's match we have Sanjay back. So that is the positive news. So he's an all-rounder, and it will work for the bowling as well as batting side also. So we had a quick practice sessions in last week, so we are more confident in this match.
Wonderful. That's the saying, practice makes everyone perfect. So all the best to you and your team for today's encounter. We wish you all the best for today's game. So the news from the center is OiLSERV Risers. They have won the toss and they're going to bat first. Thank you.
हेलो हाँ
रेडी है ना?
इन लोगों को क्या हुआ अभी?
वो पिच को चेंज कर रहा था ना, तो स्पाइक्स ज़्यादा लग गए थे, तो दूसरा पिच रेडी था, तो मैंने बोला उधर करो.
डन डन.
मेमोरी कार्ड चाहिए इसको. जो उधर टॉस इंटरव्यूज होता है वो मेमोरी कार्ड में सेव करके फिर इधर ये करते हैं क्या? ये इजी है.
हाँ वो एक कैमरा जाएगा, दोनों का लेके आ जाएगा बेटा.
हाँ बेस्ट है ना. इसमें कितना जीबी का लगता है मेमोरी कार्ड?
अपने पास 3 है, 128 भी है, 64 भी है.
अच्छा.
वो रिकॉर्डिंग ऑन है ना उसकी? पहला कैच छूटा उसका दे रिप्ले दे दे. मेमोरी क्या रिकॉर्ड कर रहा है? अरे उसने कैमरा सेट किया उसके बाद चेंज के बाद सेट किए. ठीक है. आया था ना रिप्ले कैच छोटा. लोग का 2 रहेगा रमजान में, 1 डेली बोथ ग्राउंड और सिंगल.
वही अभी आज विनीत से बात करता हूँ, उसके मैच हो जाएगा, उसके बाद उसका क्या प्लान है, फिर हम लोग का मैचेस के लिए क्या प्लान है, वो थोड़ा figure out करेंगे.
डन. कल वो ए डिवीजन का किया कारवान 50 ओवर्स राणा का.
50 ओवर का किया.
हाँ दिमाग खराब है.
50
9
ओवर
10
बहुत लंबा
घंटे
है,
बहुत
कसम
ज़्यादा. इवन प्लेयर भी नहीं खेलने वाले. वो 2-3 प्लेयर बीच में आके चुक 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 एकदम खिलाया. बाकी तो सब विकेट जाती है, लेकिन वो 1-2 प्लेयर बीच में आके ना एकदम चिपक जाते हैं. अंडर 19 के प्लेयर है ना, दोनों जगह है. एक
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to this exciting tournament, Oil and Gas Premier League Season 2, that is organized by Vineet Deshpande, our title sponsors, Hedge and Shacks, Platinum sponsor, KSB, and then we have sponsors by QuickArt, Saravell, Petrofac, and ASCO. It has been an amazing support by all our sponsors, and we are really thankful for their continuous support. So today's exciting match is played between OiLSERV Risers and DNO Dynamos. This is played at one of the best cricketing venues in UAE, Eagles Cricket Ground. Both the match officials Harish Banga and Shahbaz Wali in for this great encounter to officiate this match. OiLSERV Risers, they've won the toss, and their captain Akhilesh, they've decided to bat first. All right, so the decision by the third umpire is out. What a superb effort here by Sanjay on the very first delivery, bang on target, swinging away from the batsman, and Kapil is the man to be dismissed. First wicket down for OiLSERV Risers without any score on the board. So Sanjay, the all-rounder from DNO Dynamos, was unavailable for last week's match. They highly depend on him for bowling and batting, and what a comeback for him. So he's adjusting his fielders in the right position now. New batsman Subbu Parley. He'll be facing Sanjay, bowling right arm over the wicket, this time drifting little down the leg side, and a flick of the wrist allows him to get off the mark with a single run. So Vineet Deshpande now first runs off his bat as well. A quick single to get off the mark. So both these opening batsmen from OiLSERV Risers need to be a little careful because there's good amount of wind flowing in. So definitely there's a purchase for the bowler. And Sanjay, he's one of the strike bowlers for DNO Dynamos, running in for his fourth delivery. Subbu Parley misses that one. And Sanjay may be thinking how it did not take the outside edge of the bat. So that's great line and length being bowled. In the last game for DNO Dynamos, we saw a super run chase and Prabhat Saxena scoring a century, a match-winning century for them. So in for the fifth ball, Sanjay. Subbu Parley plays that towards the point field and a quick single taken, responded well by Vineet Deshpande. So last delivery for Sanjay and played that towards the fine leg for a single run. So end of the first over, 5 for the loss of 1 wicket, OiLSERV Risers. So new bowler into the attack is Zain, who's bowling in for DNO Dynamos. Second over in progress. Vineet would be on strike now. He's 2 of 3 deliveries. This delivery outside the off stump, and umpire signals that a wide ball. Once again outside the off stump, Vineet leaving that alone to go in the keeper's glove. One more dot ball. Right, so Vineet, he's on strike. Zain bowling in round the wicket this time to Vineet. This is a good delivery. So I think he's comfortable bowling around the wicket. He's found his line right. This is a full toss delivery flicked by Vineet straight to the mid-wicket fielder. Yet another single run taken. So it's a very important game for OiLSERV risers here. If they win this encounter, they qualify for the semi-finals. A cut shot played towards deep point by Subbu Parley, and strike rotates. So OiLSERV risers now in double figures. An outside edge, wanted to go for the single but refused by Subbu. Good decision in the end. It could have been a terrible mix-up there. So Zain with the last ball of the over. Outside the off stump, Vineet wanted to cut that and missing the line of the ball. And the ball straight to the keeper and a dot ball to end the over. So 2 overs done. OiLSERV risers are 11 for the loss of 1 wicket. So in the last few games, we have seen OiLSERV risers. They have a very decent bowling lineup, but their batting hasn't clicked as much. And every team depends on the top order to score runs, and that's exactly what Subbu and Vineet will have to take the responsibility now and score some runs for their team. During the toss, we heard Captain Akhilesh saying that he would be looking at a target of 150. Sanjay this time once again outside the off stump, swinging away from the right-handed batsman. Subbu Parley is on strike, did not have any clue where this ball was going. Late swing purchase for the seam bowler. And a bowler like Sanjay would be enjoying the conditions here. Subbu played this one towards the square leg for a quick single. So that puts Vineet back on strike. So as I was saying, we are very much thankful to all our sponsors, our title sponsor, Hedge & Shacks, Platinum sponsor, KSB, QuickArt, Cerevel, Petrofac and ASCO. Without their support, this tournament wouldn't have been successful. So we're really thankful to them. So another single taken here by Vineet, and that puts Subbu back on strike. So this is good thinking here. If you're not getting big shots and boundaries or sixes, you're still managing to get the singles and doubles in. This one, a dot delivery by Sanjay once again. Subbu trying to cut that. Missing it completely. Sanjay back on his run up. He has a good smooth run up. good action, and wide delivery called by the umpire and a single taken as well. So 2 extra runs added to the total for OiLSERV. Their score moves on to 15 for 1. This is the 3rd over in progress. This is a splendid looking shot, absolute perfection, and hit with a lot of confidence this time by Vineet. He's taking the lead over here. He's taking the responsibility to score runs for his team, and that is expected out of him. When you open the batting, you have to make sure that you score runs, and you score runs in a splendid fashion. So Sanjay once again running in, bowling into Vineet, giving room to himself and playing that straight towards mid-on, and a quick single taken. So good sensible batting here by Vineet. After hitting a boundary on the previous ball, he's taken a quick single. So that brings an end to the 3rd over in this game. OiLSERV Risers are 20 for the loss of 1 wicket. Last over producing 9 runs with the help of a boundary from Vineet. So partnership building up, 20 of 17 deliveries so far. So new over in progress, and what a start for OiLSERV Risers in this over. Vineet Deshpande, he is looking confident and he's playing with a lot of flair. Zain the bowler bowling right arm round the wicket, and a lower full toss, and Vineet sent that ball straight to the long on boundary for 4 more runs. Drifting away from the offside, and wide is the signal given by the umpire. So runs coming in quickly. That's what OiLSERV Risers need in the first power play. That is the only power play in the match. 6 overs. Once again, Vineet played this ball towards mid-off, and that gets a single run to him. And OiLSERV Risers, they move on to 27 for 1. Current run rate of 7.71. They should be able to manage this run rate. If they go with the same run rate, they might end up at 147 to 150 run mark, which his captain was expecting. A full toss delivery this time. No ball is the signal by the leg umpire, and a single on a no ball, that gets the window of opportunity open to free arms on a free hit delivery coming next up. And who other than Vineet Deshpande to take that free hit? The man in form already scored 2 boundaries. This one is played towards long on, but the fielder in the deep able to stop that one easily. So the opportunity of a free hit slightly wasted. Nevertheless, there is a single run taken. An appeal for leg before, and yes, no situation in the middle. Both the batsmen confused enough what to do, and finally they end up taking that single run. So that's the end of 4 overs. OiLSERV Risers are 31 for 1. Two senior most match officials officiating this match, Harish Banga and Shahbaz Wali, and myself, Akash Ingleshwar, in the commentary box, giving you all the live updates in this game. Our camera team, AS Live, Lucky and his team are really supporting for this entire tournament to give you guys the broadcast which is needed for the matches every Saturday played at Eagles Cricket Ground. So Prabhat Saxena, the informed player, man of the match of the last game for DNO Dynamos, he's been brought into the attack and he's going to bowl. He's going to roll his arm for the first over, wide delivery to start off. An appeal for leg before this time, and the ball going down the fine leg region, and a single run taken. A flick shot played, and one more single run added to the total here. So OiLSERV Risers, after losing a wicket on the very first delivery, they have come back strong, and both these batsmen, Subbu Pali and Vinit Deshpande, they've built a partnership of 34 runs in just 27 deliveries. An appeal for leg before, and that is given out by Harish Banga, who's the senior most umpire.
Subbu Pali and Vinit
Is
Deshpande
absolutely sure
built a
about
partnership of
the ball
34 runs
hitting
in just
in line,
27
hitting
deliveries.
wickets.
An appeal
and
for
the
leg
batsman
before,
trapped in
and
front.
that.
So another breakthrough for DNO Dynamos, and Prabhat Saxena, he gets his first wicket. OiLSERV Risers, they are 34 for the loss of 2 wickets now.
Batsman
Subbu Pali
built a part.
Right, so the new batsman, Umair, joins Vinit Deshpande in the centre. Umair, left-handed batsman. So combination of right and left hand. Prabhat Saxena. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. तो इस पे लगा ना, ये आईफोन का होगा ना इधर, आईफोन का नहीं है ना, नहीं है तो फिर ये लगा ले चल. So Umair getting off the mark on the first delivery that he's faced. And Vinit, he'll be facing the last ball of the over. Prabhat bowling down the leg side, and surely umpire is signaling a wide ball. Back-to-back wide deliveries by Prabhat. After getting a wicket in this over, he's missed his line completely. Vineet facing the last ball. A short ball this time, and flick that towards fine leg for a single run. So he'll retain the strike. Vineet is playing well. He's reached 17 already. 5 overs done for OiLSERV Risers in the power play. They are 38 for loss of 2 wickets. Current run rate moving smoothly, 7.60, and projected score with this kind of effort might reach up to 152 runs. So Vinod Jacob, he's the new bowler in for DNO Dynamos. He's bowling the last over of power play. Now Umair back on strike. This delivery down the leg side for Umair, and he's played that towards fine leg. So another single run added. So Vinod Jacob bowling into Vineet. Flighted delivery on the pads, nicely flicked towards mid-wicket by Vineet for yet another single run. Down the leg side, wide is the signal by the umpire. So the bowlers are missing out on the line a bit. Vinod Jacob this time. An appeal for leg before, and he's given it. Umair says that he had got his bat involved, and the umpire says that's out. So he has to walk back to the pavilion. Umair could have damaged the bowling, but without troubling the scorers too much, he's walking back to the pavilion. So another wicket down for OiLSERV Risers in the power play. There are 3 wickets down for the score of 44.
ऊपर लगा आँख पे नीचे लगा ओके ओके ठीक है खैर है वो मतलब आँख पे कुछ इफेक्ट नहीं है ना अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह चलो खैर है वॉमिटिंग वैसा फील तो नहीं हो रहा है ना बेटा चश्मा लगा के इसलिए क्लिप करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है वो शुक्र है बच गया मैं तो अंदर नहीं गया हाँ ठीक है वॉमिटिंग वगैरह
So Arun is the new batsman for OiLSERV Risers. He joins Vineet Deshpande in the center and Vinod Jacob in the bowling attack. Swinging delivery but full toss on the pads and nicely flicked away to get off the mark by Arun. So this brings an end to the power play in this game. 6 overs done. OiLSERV Risers are 45 for 3.
चश्मे से कटा एक्चुअली उसको
So Prabhat Saxena to continue his second over now. He's got a wicket already in the first over. 7 runs given away. And after the power play, fielding restrictions ease out. So only 4 fielders inside the circle now. Remaining can be on the boundary protecting 4s. So 45 for 3 and on strike is Arun. First delivery to start up with dot ball.
तारीफ कर केएसबी का स्पॉन्सर है हाथ लगा वो बंद है वो जाएगा ना आउट होगा कोई हाथ लगा अच्छा बोलता नसीब से लिया उसने बैटिंग मेहनत मतलब एक हिम्मत करके हाँ बोला रहता ना भाई फील्डिंग कर रहा हूँ
Bowling well over here. Runs coming in singles, boundaries, not yet. OiLSERV Risers closing in towards their 50-run mark. With this single, they move on to 48 runs. And Vineet Deshpande, he's playing on 20 of 20 deliveries, strike rate of 100. Carefully playing each delivery and making sure that he's scoring the much needed runs for his team. One more single run.
डिस्टर्बेंस बहुत आता माइक सही से पकड़ने बोल ये बैठता है तो डिस्टर्बेंस नहीं होता कुछ भी वो ऊपर पकड़ो अभी यही माइक से उसने कितना डिस्टर्बेंस किया तो पकड़ने का स्टाइल है
चला अपन क्या रोज करते हैं ना तो अपने को थोड़ा आइडिया है भी ये सब चीज़ का
केबल निकाला हाँ ओके मैंने बोला जब बात नहीं कर हाँ ठीक है वो ठीक है ज़्यादा अच्छा है
So that's an end of 7 overs in this game. OiLSERV Risers are 49 for 3. This is in the air, and what an effort by the fielder there to grab that. But that effort in vain. But such kind of effort is needed to support your bowler. And Vinod Jacob might be pleased with that effort. So 50 runs up for OiLSERV Risers with that single. And that brings Arun back on strike. Played it carefully, defended that well, respect given to the bowler. Arun and Vineet, I think they are trying to build a partnership. They've decided to take the singles and doubles, make sure they stay in for a little longer. Outside the off-stump delivery and dot ball.
This is in the
So Vinod Jacob in for his next delivery. This one played towards the offside and nicely fielded by the fielder there. A return throw back to the bowler, allowing a single run to be taken. So a little misfield and that gives an opportunity for another single.
This is
run.
in the air, and what an effort by the fielder there to
So last delivery coming up by Vinod Jacob. And Arun will be facing this last delivery. 53 for 3 now. This is once again an effort to stop that ball. Ball going towards the cover boundary and easily 2 runs in the picking. In fact, they've gone for the second run as well. So that brings an end to the 8th over. 55 is the score for OiLSERV Risers. Arun playing on 6 runs of 9 deliveries that he's faced. And Vineet Deshpande, 23 of 23 deliveries. 2 boundaries already scored by Vineet. So new bowler into the attack, Santosh DNO. He's bowling in. Right arm over the wicket, medium pace bowler, Vineet Deshpande on strike. 2 back-to-back deliveries on the offside, maintaining the line, asking the batsman to cut, but missing the line and both the balls straight in the keeper's glove for dot balls. Another delivery, another dot ball. Vineet Deshpande here finding it a little difficult to score runs off the bowling of Santosh. This is in the air, but little far away from the fielder at short covers. And one more single run. So Santosh, last delivery to Arun and a single run taken. So in this over so far, they've only able to take 2 singles, and that's a good start by Santosh for his first over. Flick this time by Vineet, And there's a fielder at the deep who will stop that ball, and that brings an end to the 9th over in this first innings of the game. OiLSERV Risers 58 for the loss of 3 wickets.
ये सही है, अभी ये बेटर है। उसको बोलो ये स्टाइल में पकड़ने, ऊपर ना पकड़े, और वो निकालने की जरूरत नहीं, उसको बोलो नहीं बात करने का, नीचे रख दे, खत्म, मत निकाल।
ये एक्चुअली मेरे साथ रेगुलरली खेलता है क्रिकेट, तो वो बोल रहा है प्लेयर है, ये खेलता है। इसका मेरे ख्याल से लाहौर कलंदर टीम नहीं है, इसके साथ अच्छा सेटिंग। जब भी PSL होता है ना, ये उधर जाता है।
वे क्या तभी मैं पूछा, तो बोला हम लोग का रीजन का कैंप होता है, वो करता
उसमें करता है वो, और लड़का भी अच्छा है। मेरे साथ तो जब से मैंने क्रिकेट स्टार्ट किया तब से खेलता है अच्छा।
So this time there was an appeal. The batsman hit that ball straight, and the ball hit the stumps, and the ball crossing the boundary line for 4 runs. So good shot here by Arun. So welcome boundary here for OiLSERV Risers. Arun making sure that the ball deserved to be hit, and he hit that nicely. So white ball followed by the boundary. Trying to cut this time, and straight to the keeper's hand. Once again outside the off stump, ball swinging away from the batsman, right-handed batsman. That is an absolute stunning effort by the fielder there. He's certainly saved a single run, and that's what he's kept in for. He's there to stop the batsman from taking the single runs. Once again an outswinging delivery and straight to keeper. Dot ball. Oh, this ball was way out of the leg stump here. So wide signal by the umpire. A little appeal over there and a quick single taken. So that brings an end to the over. All right, so OiLSERV risers after the end of 10 overs in this first innings. They are 67 for 3, current run rate of 6.70. If they go with the same run rate, they might end up at a projected score of 134. So this tournament, Oil and Gas Premier League Season 2, this is sponsored by our title sponsors, Hedge and Shacks, Platinum sponsor, KSB, QuickArt, Saraville, Petrofac and ASCO. We are really thankful to all our sponsors. Without their continuous support, this tournament wouldn't have been a success. And the tournament organized by Vineet Deshpande. This is season 2 of the Oil and Gas Premier League, and it is played at one of the amazing cricket venues in UAE, Eagles Cricket Ground.
सेम ही एक ही है ऑल्सर्व और सेरेविल नहीं अलग अलग कंपनी है दोनों अलग कंपनी है ऑल्सर्व एक ही है ऑल्सर्व एक है सेरेविल अलग है ये विनीत की कंपनी ऑल्सर्व है ना विनीत की ऑल्सर्व
So after the end of 10 overs, sides change now, and OiLSERV risers 67 for 3. Vineet Deshpande leading the batting, 26 runs not out of 29 deliveries, and Arun supporting him well, 12 of 15 deliveries. So both these have managed to get a partnership of 23 runs of the 25 deliveries they have faced. So in the bowling attack now, Chandan Kumar in for his first over, bowling right arm, medium pace. First delivery coming up, a cut shot played towards short third, and what a quick single taken by Vineet and Arun. So now Vineet, he's on strike, he's playing well. The next 10 overs, they need to start attacking, taking the chances. This ball outside the off stump, straight to the keeper. So again a dot ball. The conditions for playing cricket is very excellent. Lot of support from the ground staff as well in maintaining the venue, so that the players get excellent ground conditions as well. 11th overs play is in progress, and OiLSERV risers slowly and steadily moving on their score. They've reached 69. They've lost 3 important wickets, but this pair of Arun and Vineet, they're holding up and shaping up well to build a partnership here. So Chandan Kumar with the 4th delivery, dot ball once again. Only 2 runs coming off the first 4 deliveries for him. Played it on the leg side towards the square leg fielder, and once again a dot ball. Sorry, it was played towards the covers. Coming in line of the ball and
flick shot played. It's a confident looking shot, but gets OiLSERV risers to 70, and 11 overs are done in this game. So Prabhat Saxena to continue his leg spin bowling. He's bowled 2 overs for 11 runs, taken a wicket as well. First delivery to start up outside the off stump. Arun wanted to cut that delivery, but straight in keeper's hand, dot ball. On the pads, flicked and running in quick for the first one. Vinit Deshpande defending that ball. Prabhat Saxena fields on his own bowling. A flighted delivery once again, taking the outside edge of the bat. They wanted to go for a single, but refused by Arun because it might have been a very close call. So Vinit on 27. An appeal for leg before, and not given by the umpire. Definitely it looked like it was going down the leg side. So OiLSERV risers, they need both these batsmen to start taking risk and hitting big shots, and that's exactly what Vinit has done here. He's played that and the ball races away down to the point boundary. The fielder tried to stop that ball, running behind, chasing it, but that effort went in vain and the ball wins the race. 4 more runs to Vinit. That's his third boundary, They need and both that's the these intention batsmen to start that taking is risk needed and by hitting big OiLSERV risers shots. now. And that's After the exactly end of what 12 overs, they are Vinit has done 75 here. for He's 3. played that and the with this ball boundary, races Vinit away. Deshpande moves on to 31 of 35 deliveries with the help of 3 boundaries. So the previous boundary, the entire dugout was cheering up. They want both these batsmen to start scoring more runs now because they have already taken more than 6 overs to build this partnership. 37 deliveries, 31 run partnership already. So now is the time to take the lead, take the charge, and score the runs that are needed for their team. In the bowling attack, Chandan Kumar once again. Arun this time, he's played that towards cover. Fielder in the deep to save that boundary, and only a single run allowed over there. So now we are seeing both these batsmen trying to take the aggressive approach, and that's the right intention. You need to start scoring runs at a certain point of time. There was a situation where the 3 early wickets fell down. You had to build partnership there. So that period is done. You guys have done well over there. Now is the time to take the next step forward and start scoring big runs for the team. So the intentions are quite clear. Vinit Deshpande is on strike, playing on 31, not out. Chandan Kumar to bowl his third ball. short delivery. Vineet moved away from the stumps and wanted to play that on the onside, but missing it completely. One more dot ball. So Chandan Kumar in for his next delivery. Vineet on strike. He's played that straight behind the main umpire. There's a fielder at long on who stops that ball and returns it to the bowler, and a single run taken. That brings Arun on strike. Arun is playing not out on 16 of 22 balls, a boundary to his name so far. This one's played towards mid-wicket. Once again, diving effort by the fielder there, and the ball racing towards the mid-wicket boundary for yet another 4 runs. So this is the kind of effort that is needed by both these batsmen, and they are proving that they can hit the shots, the big shots that are needed. So quick successions for the couple of boundaries, one in the previous over, one in this over, and score moves on to 81 for 3. So one more single run added to the total. That brings an end to the 13th over in this game. OiLSERV Risers are 82 for the loss of 3 wickets. Right, so we have one more match going on at the same time on ground number 2 at Eagles Cricket Ground. And the update from that match is KSB Skywalkers, after winning the toss, they decided to bat first. They are all out for the score of 62. And Petrofac, they have a target of 63 runs to win this encounter. So new bowler introduced into the attack, Daryl Pinto. He's going to bowl the next over. 13 overs done, 82 for 3. Partnership of 38 of 43 balls. So first delivery by Daryl Pinto outside the off-stump line, and Arun, he wanted to play that over the covers but missing a bit, and straight to the keeper's glove for a dot ball. This one down the leg side by Daryl Pinto, losing out on his line, and wide is the signal by the umpire. So a lot of runs coming in extras as well in this entire innings from DNO Dynamos. They've already bowled 17 wide deliveries, so that's 3 overs of extras, and that 3 overs have to be re-bowled as well. Arun trying to go big but unable to connect cleanly. So 14th overs play is in progress. OiLSERV Risers 83 for 3. Current run rate of 6.22. I'm sure these two batsmen, now that they are set, partnership of 39, 46 deliveries, they need to start taking the risk, because surely they have 3 to 4 more players sitting in the dugout who can go for big shots as well. An appeal by the wicket keeper. He thought there was an edge. Refused by the umpire. So Daryl Pinto in for his 4th delivery now. Arun is on strike. lower full toss. He's played that straight to long off. There's a fielder there. Misfield. They might come for the second run as well. And yes, they are successful in getting that second run. The throw was not proper. So these singles have to be converted into doubles, and odd boundaries here and there might help OiLSERV risers to get to the total which they wanted, around 150 run mark. This is an absolute stunning shot played by Arun. He sliced the ball at the last minute towards the gully region. No fielder in the deep, ball racing away and crossing the boundary line. So 4 more runs here. As I was talking, both these batsmen are set and they need to start taking the risk and find the gaps, and this is exactly what Arun has done here. He's got the boundary, last delivery to go. 89 for 3 now, OiLSERV risers. Arun has moved on to 27 of 30 balls, 3 boundaries to his name, and Vineet playing on 32, 3 boundaries to him as well. So last delivery, a full toss, played it towards mid-wicket. We'll have to wait and see if they've gone for a single run. Yes, single run brings an end to the over. So 14 overs done, OiLSERV risers 90 for the loss of 3 wickets.
एक साल का एक्सपीरियंस हो गया ना हमको. लास्ट ईयर वी वर नॉट दैट गुड, बट नाउ वी प्लेड क्वाइट कंटिन्यूअसली वी प्ले.
वो अंसार की टीम भी अच्छी है. अंसार की कौन सी टीम? पठान है ना, अंसार कैप्टन, ओपनर आता है, हिटर, ब्लू कलर की जर्सी है. अच्छी टीम है, अच्छी टीम है. अंसार अकेला ही ऑलराउंडर बहुत अच्छा है. फिर 2-3 उसमें और भी लड़के हैं.
मनीष जर्मन regular player.
They play for some other teams also, no?
So into the bowling attack now, Prabhat Saxena. First delivery, got an inside edge of the bat and ball running towards the fine leg boundary. And 2 runs in the picking, and these 2 runs add up to these 2 runs bring up the partnership of 48 runs of 51 balls. An appeal for leg before and not given by the umpire there. So Prabhat Saxena in for his 4th over. He's given 18 runs so far, picking up a wicket. Bowling right arm over, leg spin bowling. Carefully played that on the onside. Fielder available at square leg. Fields that and returns the ball back to the bowler. So 1 more run added. So Vineet Deshpande playing that towards long on. So this single brings up the 50-run partnership between Arun and Vineet. So well-deserved 50 of 54 balls. And OiLSERV risers now 94 for the loss of 3 wickets. Wide delivery this time on the leg side. Prabhat Saxena. So far he was bowling good. He was maintaining his line.
कितने टाइम से ईडन गार्डन वाला, जबकि अजमान कौंसल का कितने टाइम से बोल रहा था, अब उसको कारवान वाला स्पॉन्सर कर रहा है तो लगा रहा. वो भी सेट होते होते 2-3 महीने जाएगा. कल था फर्स्ट मैच उसका ना, ये जेड गेम्स, और उसका जेड गेम जीत गया ना, कल जीत गया.
So 15 overs done in this first innings. OiLSERV risers 97 for 3. Current run rate, they are smoothly sailing over 6.5 per over. From here in the last 5 overs, they need some hard hitting as they have 7 wickets in hand.
स्पॉन्सर उसका वो शाहरुख पैसे वाला है, वो भी लेकिन दोनों एक ही टीम है, दोनों का सेम बिजनेस है, रिलेटिव है शायद, लेकिन वो शाहरुख का बिजनेस है। हाँ वही है, दोनों का सेम लीडिंग का बिजनेस है और शाहरुख भी पैसे वाला है, दोनों हैंडल करता है। इन लोग का सऊदी में सेटअप है ना, तो इसका भी शाहरुख, लेकिन शाहरुख ही है स्पॉन्सर उसका, लेकिन वो दोनों टीम एक ही बोल सकते हैं। हमको भी लगा वैसे। आपने बोला लेग को जा रहे थे। भाई कैसे विकेट छोड़ सकते क्लियर आउट लग रहा है।
कोई रिटायर आउट हुआ क्या?
आई थिंक विनीत नहीं है, विनीत तो खड़ा है स्ट्राइक पे, उसका खड़े रहने का स्टाइल पता चल रहा है ना, विनीत है, हाँ विनीत ही है, उसका स्टाइल ही ऐसा है।
दूसरा भी कोई गया नहीं लगता है, पानी
नहीं गया, पानी पी रहा है।
So 15 overs done, 97 for 3 in the bowling. It's, I think, the bowler Daryl Pinto here.
एक बॉल हुआ ना मेरे पास भी नहीं है।
Vineet has played this towards the mid-wicket region. Santosh is the bowler. He's bowled first over for 3 runs. He's into his second over now. And Vineet Deshpande getting on to 35 with that single. Drifting down the leg side. There's an appeal for caught behind, and umpire says that's wide ball. So they were trying to deceive the umpire. So that wide brings up 99 runs for OiLSERV Risers, one away from 100-run mark. Played that with soft hands and a quick single run taken. So this single brings up 100 runs for OiLSERV Risers. What a good way to get the 100. Partnership of 56 runs of 59 deliveries. And Vineet will be facing Santosh now. This is played in the air. There is a fielder in the deep. And that fielder is going to stop that from going to the boundary. So 1 run added to the total. Arun this time has played a fabulous shot. There is fielder at square leg, but he's not able to stop that one. And that ball races to the boundary fence for yet another 4. So good hitting here by Arun. He's playing well. He's moved on to 37 with the help of another boundary. And 4 boundaries to his name as of now. So Arun on 37, Vineet on 36, partnership of 61 deliveries. Santosh for his last delivery. Once again Arun played it towards the mid-wicket. There was a fielder there and couple of runs in the picking. So 2 more runs added. End of 16 overs. OiLSERV Risers 107 for 3. I think both these batsmen are a little tired because they've played long innings right now. The 3rd wicket had fallen at the 6th over mark, and it's been 10 overs that they've built the partnership. 62 balls, 61 runs. Sorry, 63 run partnership of 62 balls. And there's a signal from the dugout. They want either of the batsmen to start hitting every ball out of the park. In fact, that is a different signal, which I'm sure both these batsmen understand. Trying to go for a big shot, Vineet, making room for himself, but unable to connect it. I'm sure if this ball would have connected, it is going outside the boundary line. We'll wait and see what happens in the next delivery. Sanjay, the bowler, Vineet hitting that in the air. An attempt for a catch, and that's gone down. And they've come back for the second run as well. So next up, Sanjay once again bowling to Vineet, moving away and playing it on the onside. So one more single taken. Vineet moves on to 39. And Arun is on 39 as well. Down the leg side delivery, wide, called by the umpire. So score moving on with this wide, 111 for 3.
ये सब चीज़ का कट लिया करो रिप्लेस के लिए। यहाँ पे भी किसी ने एफर्ट लगाया ना उसका ले लिया करो क्योंकि ये सब मैचेस में और क्या है देखने के लिए।
So 17th overs plays in progress. OiLSERV rises 113 for 3. Arun has reached 41. Vineet on 39. A good hit here by Arun, and the fielder makes a good attempt to stop that. And a single run. 17 overs done. OiLSERV rises 114 for 3. And we are seeing one of the batters walking out. That means he's retired out himself. And I think that is Vineet Deshpande, who is retiring out himself. So well played innings by Vineet Deshpande, and he's walking back to the pavilion after scoring 39 runs of 46 balls.
देखो क्या बोलता है उसको अभी पेन वेन नहीं है ना अलहमदुलिल्लाह
अपना जो भी कैंस और बॉटल्स है ना वो ये थैली में इधर डाल देना है याद से प्लीज।
वो तो ठीक है कटा है लेकिन मतलब बर्दाश्त वाला ही है ना शुक्र है चलो अच्छा है चलो खैर है हड्डी पे ना लगे तो अच्छा, वो तो जख्म भर जाते हैं उस टाइम। हाँ अभी पट्टी आई है जो स्टिच की जैसी होती है, दोनों को ज्वाइन कर देती है। हाँ लेकिन अभी डॉक्टर ही बताएगा ना, वो तो ऐसे ही बोल रहा है ना, इन लोग तो चेक करके पूरा खोल के चेक करेंगे, फिर देखेंगे ना क्लीन करके। ठीक है देखो क्या है फिर। चलो सही है।
So Santosh getting a wicket in his third over. The set batsman Arun trying to go for a big shot, and he's caught at straight long on by Sanjay. So a valuable innings played by Arun as well. He's out for 42 runs of 42 balls, hitting 4 boundaries. New batsman in the crease, Ishan Mistry, and he's accompanied by Feroz. Wide delivery to start off with for Santosh. Ishan Mistry is on strike. He can definitely hit few big shots. This is hit hard and hit straight. But there's a fielder there at long on. Ishan wanted to come back for the second, but Feroz rightly refused. Could have been a run out. So 18th overs play is in progress. Santosh, the bowler, coming in for his third ball. Played towards the mid-wicket fielder and one more run taken there. This one is a good shot. He's hit that straight to long off, and they're coming in for the second run as well. And Ishan, who runs well, and he's made Feroz run faster as well, completes the second run successfully. So 2 runs in the picking, and the score for OiLSERV moves on to 119 for 5. Large delivery for Santosh. Lower full toss and played that towards mid-wicket. What a sliding effort by the fielder there. And a single taken and an overthrow resulting in the second run as well. So good awareness, good running between the wickets, and that's what's needed in the last couple of overs. 18 overs done, 121 for 5.
रिप्ले लगाते हैं उसमें कमेंट्री भी रिप्ले में आती है या नहीं आती है? सिर्फ आवाज सिर्फ
सेटिंग
वीडियो
करना पड़ता है, वैसे आती है लेकिन सेटिंग से हटाना पड़ता है, नहीं आती है। जो करंट चल रही है ना वही आएगी।
अच्छा करंट वाली आती है।
हाँ अगर चाहिए तो वो भी आ सकती है, लेकिन वो डबलिंग हो जाती है।
समझ गया।
So in the bowling is Sanjay, who's come in for his fourth over. 3 overs, 20 for 2 so far. And the first delivery over here that he's bowled, he's got a wicket of Feroz, who's out LBW. So Feroz has to walk back to the pavilion. He's scored a single run. And that's another wicket down for OiLSERV Risers. 6 wickets down for 121. This ball hit towards the cover area, and the batsman easily taking a single run. Sorry, in fact, they've taken double quite easily. And Bala Sahib Patil, he is the new batsman. Double on the first ball. Sanjay, who's bowling. Played this straight to the bowler. Bala Sahib takes the aerial route, and that ball played towards the square leg fielder. So one more run added. So Ishan Mistry is on strike now. There's a direct hit and given. So good fielding effort there to run the batsman out, and Ishan Mistry, he has to walk back to the pavilion. And that's another wicket down for OiLSERV Risers. 7 wickets. This is the 19th over in progress. So Ishan has to walk back to the pavilion. So last delivery to go. Sanjay bowling into Alpesh Patel. Slice that towards the gully region, and the ball racing outside the boundary fence for 4 runs. So first ball that he's faced, he's played a super shot, and that results into a boundary. So 19 overs done in the first innings. OiLSERV Risers 128 for 7. So into the bowling attack is Santosh, and he's bowling his 4th over now. Bala Sahib played this one towards mid wicket.
हाँ मुश्किल नहीं नेक्स्ट मैच चेता चालू होगा तो खत्म हो गया
ये क्या है लकी? इसमें भी दिखता है.
ये तो मेन स्ट्रीमर है यहाँ से यहाँ फीड आ रही है मेन वो है उसका काम है पूरा बोल रहा था मैं बोला ठीक है मैच के बाद
आज मैं इसको बोला आज या कल तक में तेरे को फाइनल अपडेट मिल जाएगा.
Outside edge of the bat, and that is surely running down the third man boundary for 4 more runs. So quick successions for boundaries coming in. Boundary of the last delivery of the previous over, and this time a boundary in the last over as well. This is super batting, and OiLSERV Risers, they'd be delighted to get the score.
फिर हीरो बन के घूमता है भाई हम ऑफिशियल का किट देने के बाद भी पार्टी से जा रहा है पार्टी से आ रहा है
134 for 7. 4 more balls to go in this game. First innings, and Balasaheb Patil, who is trying to make room for himself and missing out on that delivery.
मजा मैच छोड़ना एंजॉय करो
Played this in the air, and towards the cover boundary, there's a fielder in the deep who makes good ground to stop that ball from crossing the boundary fence. So 2 more runs for Balasaheb Patil. Valuable 13 runs he scored of 7 deliveries.
वो भी खाते हैं ना नॉनवेज चिकन ना
चिकन मंगा लेना चिकन दम बिरयानी मंगा लेते
हाँ सेम लास्ट टाइम हैदराबाद में
हाँ
So now one last delivery to go in this first innings. OiLSERV Risers 138 for 7, and Balasaheb on 15. He'll be on strike. A Yorker delivery and played that 2 covers, and that gives a chance to the fielder to allow for a single run. So end of 20 overs in the first innings. OiLSERV Risers are 139 for 7. In the batting department for OiLSERV Risers, Vineet Deshpande 39 runs, Arun scoring 42. What a super partnership built by both these players. And the next top run getter is Balasaheb Patil, 16 runs of the 9 deliveries that he's faced. So that gets 139 for 7 in 20 overs. In the bowling department for DNO Dynamos, it is Sanjay with 4 overs, 28 for 2. Prabhat, Vinod, Santosh and Chandan getting a wicket each. So a target given for 140 runs in the 20 overs to DNO Dynamos. We'll be meeting you guys after a quick short break. Thank you.
वेस्ट हो रहा था। ये दे बोलना इसमें लो और वो वाली वापस दो।
So we're back to the second innings. DNO Dynamos are chasing 140 runs of just 120 deliveries. Pinto and Prashant are the two batsmen that are on strike, and Pinto opens the count on the very first ball, getting 2 runs off the bat. Required run rate is almost about 7 and over, not too much to ask for, but can be a very competitive total, as we saw in the earlier game in the morning that 150 was a very good target to defend. Let's see what the batsmen have to offer. That's a good delivery in the block hole. A dot ball for Akhilesh. OiLSERV has done quite well so far, with the conditions as such, putting 139 on the scoreboard and giving a target of 140 to DNO Dynamos. Seems like it's going to be a very competitive game, with Akhilesh bowling right now. Half done with his first over, only conceding 2 runs, which was hit off the first ball by Pinto. By Prashant, actually. Oh, that's another delivery into the block hole, straight to the point fielder. Let's wait and see if the batsmen have taken a single. And yes, they've managed to take a single. This is a good combination between left hand and a right hand. Brings in a lot of change into the field and sometimes does dismiss the captain's decisions as to where to place the field exactly. Disturbs the bowler's lineup as well at the same time. So 2 balls to go till the end of the first over. Score moves to 3 for 4 deliveries. That's a beautiful delivery. A dot ball again. Akhilesh is bowling quite well over here. Bowling a decent over. Just 3 runs conceded of the first over with 1 ball to go. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Just a single towards the long on fielder. And that's the end of the over. 4 runs of the first over. 4 for none. The next bowler that has come into the attack is Amal. Right arm medium, 10 matches under his belt with 5 wickets. Seems like the captain has trusted him of bowling within the power play. Is he going to be the bowler who's going to be providing the breakthrough for the team? Let's wait and see. Oh, that's a wide called by the umpire down the leg side. Not a good start by Amal. Feel like just needs to find the rhythm of bowling into the right areas, trying to provide a breakthrough for the oil serve risers. Oh, lovely delivery, lovely delivery. Bowled it quite full this time, quite close to the pads, but there was an appeal, but the umpire definitely wasn't interested. But a single taken, a strike rotation, and Prashant comes back on strike. Ooh, that's another call for wide by the umpire. There's a loud roar from the dugout because extras definitely put a lot of pressure on the bowling side. Amal really needs to find his line length, needs to try bowling straight onto the stumps, wicket to wicket, and that would possibly bring a wicket to their name. A lovely delivery, that's outside edge and races towards the third man fielder. Just a single conceded of Prashant's bat, and Pintu gains back the strike. Score moves to 8. Still a long match to go. That's another wide call. Huge roar from the dugout. So much support from the DNO Dynamos team. Lovely to see this. Lovely to see the spirit.
अरे यार वो टीम वाले यू वेट कर रहे भाई. अरे लेकिन तुम ये तो सोचो ना, तुमको वहाँ खड़ा किया, वो देखो वो 10 बार मेरे को आवाज दे रहा है वो. यार काम के टाइम.
Another wide ball by Amal. Amal is definitely giving away some extra runs, which is not really required. Oil serve under pressure right now, with almost 4 extras given in this over so far. Needs to find his length. What a shot! What a shot! Straight down the ground, over the bowler's head, over the umpire's head, and goes for a boundary. There was certainly no chase for the mid-off fielder to run towards the ball and try to save a boundary. But what a shot! Just have a look at the replay. Down the ground and right above the bowler's head. Great shot. Pinto definitely making an impact. 13 for no loss. Good change by the bowler, but an easy single taken. You gotta admire the fact as to how there's a huge roar from the dugout and huge support for the DNO Dynamos. Regardless of 2 players in the field batting, trying to chase down a target, the rest of the 9 players are there cheering for their teammates. This time another quick single taken by Prashant, giving Pinto the strike, but that's leading Amal to bowl his last ball of the over, conceding 11 runs already. Pinto tried to exceed down the track for another hit, but that. Oh, what has happened there? I believe Pinto was struck by the ball. As soon as the point region fielder tried to hit the stumps on the other end, it missed everything. No, but I believe it does. It definitely has hit the stumps, and there's a call for a review for a run out. But OiLSERV risers are not as confident as they should be. Seems like Pinto has definitely made his ground. But let's wait for the replay and see. So Pinto is definitely safe, as OiLSERV risers weren't as confident as they should have been. Pinto believed he had made his ground, and now is taking strike.
नहीं नहीं अभी तो टाइम है आ रहे प्लेयर्स
तो टॉस उड़ा है खाली
सिर्फ टॉस
तो
किया
उनको यहाँ
फिर
शिफ्ट
टॉस
कर दिया ना
हाँ उनको यहाँ
उनका एक्चुअल मैच वहाँ था
यहाँ वहाँ था
That's a good shot down the ground.
तो कमिंग्स अरेबिया एंड
A
सुपरटेक का इधर होगा अभी
quick double down there. Good running between the wickets. So it was possibly just a single, but the batsmen have ensured they take an extra run.
एक 5 मिनट और कर
हाँ
मैसेज डाल देता हूँ फिर भाग जाएंगे
Akhilesh is back.
कल तक के
वी ऑर्डर्ड चिकन दम बिरयानी ओके
मैं करता हूँ कोशिश कितने बजे तक
That's a call for a wicket, and the wicket has been taken. Pinto has lost his wicket. He's lost his wicket. LBW. But big breakthrough for OiLSERV risers, and they're back in the game. Good to see some happy faces in the field.
वो मैंने अभी वाला पोस्टर भेजा वो पुराना वाला स्विच हो गया यहाँ का वहाँ हो गया
इधर का
हाँ मैंने अभी भेजा
ये क्या करना है
ये तो कर दिया मैंने कर दिया
Prabhat, the captain, walks in with 18 for 1 in 2.2 overs. Akhilesh brings a breakthrough. OiLSERV looking quite happy with the first breakthrough done. Still 122 runs required, 106 balls with the asking rate of 6.91, around 7. Prabhat, the captain, makes an opening to his account, takes a single of the very first ball. Oh, that's a sloppy full toss, but the batsman is unable to make his way. Just was about to get the non-striker, throw his wicket away. A discussion between both the batsmen regarding the running between the wickets. It's quite essential to make sure they're attentive. Patil is the new bowler that has been brought in the attack. Bowls his first delivery and a dot ball. Prabhat, the captain, with 3 dot balls already and just managed to score 1 run off the bat. That's a good boundary towards the third man region. Side edge almost went, made its way across the boundary line. That's another shot played by Prabhat. Oh, there's a slight misfield by the fielder over there. Score moves to 28. 27 for 1 and 3.3. Oh, that's played quite smartly, but straight in the hands of the point fielder. Another dot ball. So it's been a good over so far by Patil. Good shot again. Oh, that was a catch dropped. I think he just dropped a catch. But there was no as such a reaction. I believe it has pumped onto the pitch and went into the fielder's hand. No real excitement. Moving on to the last ball of the over. That was well bowled, but down the leg side. No real appeal by the OiLSERV risers. And that ends the over. Puts down a score of 27 for 1 in 4 overs. पहले मैं नमाज पढ़ के आता हूँ
कासिम और एजाज ठीक है ये लोग आज रात का संभालेंगे फिर कल मॉर्निंग में मैं आप मोहसिन और एक बंदा चाहिए ठीक है अरे बुढ़िया तो इजाज को बोलो नया बंदा भेजे या इजाज आज रात को अपने साथ बिलाल लेके आते और हम अपने लड़कों में से एक को लेके आज रात को सुबह मॉर्निंग तक करवा देते इजाज अपने साथ एक को अभी बुला ले और कल सुबह में अपने को अपना बंदा मिल जाए ऐसा बोल रहे अपने में से अब्दुल्ला को तो रख देगा तो फिर कासिम और गफर के ऊपर हेडेक बनेगा रात को अगर कासिम को रख देगा तो फिर कासिम कल सुबह हमारे साथ कैमरे का फ्लैप तो बंद करने का था बॉल भी लगेगा ये लड़कों से चार करवा दिया तेरा फ्लैप ऑन है सुबह नया लड़का भी बिलाल आज शाम को आ सकते हैं तो बस ये कंफर्म कर लो वो जेब में रख वो तू हमेशा मिस करता है बुला लो एजाज के साथ में उसको जेब में रखो करेंगे और कासिम और गफर करेंगे नहीं गफर और अब्दुल्ला करेंगे आज शाम को और कासिम को कल सुबह अपने साथ रख लेंगे बैटरी पे है ना तो बंद करना क्या हमारा बैटरी अरे नहीं ट्रेन होती है गाड़ी गाड़ी अरेंज करो कोशिश किया 1-2 घंटा बोलते नहीं निकला हमारे तो बुढ़िया संग ऐसे बराबर है बुले में चित सिकारू को चित नंस को वसा सर बिलाल लाते शी तो मेरे को बोलता स्टैंड में भी मंगा ले ना बिलाल और बिलाल छूट जाने के लिए टाइम नहीं मिला मेरे को गाड़ी रोक दिया मैं तो ये किससे मंगा ये मेरे पास था मेरा खुद का स्टैंड है तीसरे कैमरे का बिलाल से नंस पत्रे तेरे में चाहिए सबाश को बोल दो चाहिए कैसे पॉसिबल कवर भी हुआ है बैग में डाल के हुसैन मोहसिन कल का स्टैंड दे फिर लेके जाओ ना मेरा एक लेके दे दे मेरे को कल वहाँ 2 चाहिए एक्चुअली मेरा है वो नहीं मिल रहा है जो मेरा जो टूटा है ना स्टैंड वो उसको बस कुछ भी नहीं करना है ओपन करोगे ना सीधा टेप मार देना वो एज इट इज हो जाएगा हां बस वो दे दो सही काम चलाने के लिए फिक्स पे छोड़ देंगे जाएंगे ना तुमको दिखा दूंगा वो किधर टेप मारना नौशाद भाई को पता है हां काम में फिक्स खड़ा कर देंगे मसला नहीं है उसको फिक्स के लिए चाहिए लो ना मैं तो बोल रहा इरफान को मैंने तुम्हारे लिए बुक किया तो मुझे खुद बोले मेरे को इसको चाहिए टेक्निकल आप बोलो वो उसको फोन करो नहीं वो क्या नाम है उसको करते हो क्या नाम है अरे उसने यस बोला लास्ट मोमेंट पे अभी नहीं बोल रहा है नहीं इंडिया गया मेरे भी तो उसको ही बोला
Right, so DNO Dynamos are chasing a target of 140. In the first 5 overs, they are 37 for 1. In fact, this boundary gets them to 41 in the first 5 overs in the power play.
एकदम से ऐसा घुमाएगा तो अच्छा लगता है, वो लेके आने तक कंपटीशन होता है, सम टाइम आता है सम टाइम करने के लिए उसके लिए ना 2 कैमरा से होता है प्रॉब्लम ये मिनिमम 2 कैमरा चाहिए, एकदम से मारेंगे ना फ्लैश ये हो जाएगा, वो तो सही है सम टाइम कैमरा में दिखाओ ना, देखो वाइड बॉल वगैरह सब आता है, ये जो बाउंड्री जाएगा ना उसका डिफिकल्ट होता है, वो नहीं आएगा, 2 कैमरा है ना तो हम लोग स्विच मार के मेन वाले को कैमरे पे रखते हैं, तो 2 का फिर मैं अंपायर को ऐसा बोलता हूँ.
So after the end of 5 overs, 41 for 1 DNO Dynamos. They are cruising in smoothly and they are in for this run chase. They look calm and confident in the middle. Prabhat Saxena and Prashant both in the middle.
इतने बड़े इवेंट को मैं उसको चांस दे लो, आप ही बोलो, अगर नॉर्मल किसी मलबारी का रहता, किसी का भी रहता ना, कैसे भी काम चला लेता, कैसे भी चला लेता, सीधे बना के नहीं यार, कर लेगा थोड़ा थोड़ा, तुम उसको थोड़ा लैपटॉप पे बिठा दो, जितना नौशाद का आता है उससे ज़्यादा लैपटॉप उसको भी आता है, एडिटिंग वगैरह सब करता है, उतना तो तुम 2 बार सिखाएंगे तो उतना सीख ही जाएगा, लेकिन ज़्यादा कैमरे पे रखो, बताओ उसको, करेगा क्यों नहीं करेगा, मेरा तो पूरा काम वही करता था यार, ठीक है नहीं है पक्का नहीं है, लेकिन वो इतना भी बुरा नहीं है कि एकदम वेला है, स्टेडियम में तो कर ही लेता है यार, मैंने उसको फिर बोल के रखा था, अभी उसको भी क्या बोलूं, क्योंकि मैं लेके जाके फायदा नहीं ना, मेरा वहाँ पर एक फिक्स पे एक उस पे मूविंग पे, तो मैं लेके जाके उसको क्या करूँ जबरदस्ती, उसके पैसा उसको.
So Vinit Deshpande has been brought into the attack. A wicket-taking option, definitely. First delivery on the pads. Prashant wanted to flick that. On the pads this time, and keeper could not collect that. So the ball racing down the fine leg region and only a single run allowed there. Wide is the signal. So 2 runs in the form of extras.
Hello. हाँ मन्नू भाई बोलो ना. Good afternoon. आज क्या है? सैटरडे है. रात को 9 बजे के लिए. रात का चलो मुझे चेक करने दो ना, थोड़ा टाइम दे दो, आधा घंटा दे दो मेरे को. शैलेश भाई गुड आफ्टरनून, कैसे हो? शैलेश भाई ये डीसी स्टेडियम है ना, बताया ग्राउंड के पीछे वाला जो नया बना है, वहाँ पे आज रात को 9 बजे के लिए स्लॉट अवेलेबल मिल रहा है. अगर आपकी 2 टीम अरेंज हो सकती है और रात को 9 बजे खेलना है, सैटरडे का प्राइम स्लॉट है, तो वहाँ पे अपने को मिल जाएगा. तो अगर ऑप्शन है खेलने का आप लोगों को और आप लोग की टीम बन सकती है, तो ज़रा चेक करके मुझे बताओ ना प्लीज़.
So 6th over finished. Power play is done in this run chase. DNO Dynamos cruising at a current run rate of 7.67. They are 46 for 1 in the 6 overs and required run rate is 6.71. That means they need 94 runs of just 84 balls. And if they do not lose any wickets from here, it should be an easy chase for them. We'll have to wait and see how the proceedings happen. Prabhat Saxena and Prashant both have built up a good partnership here. 28 runs of 22 balls, and Prabhat is playing on 19, Prashant on 11.
1:30 रिपोर्टिंग है ना, 2 बजे तो
1:30 रिपोर्टिंग है तो 2 बजे 1:30 तक तो आएगी ना टीम्स।
हाँ चलो, किसको पता था इतनी जल्दी।
मतलब इसने बोला भी था कि भाई जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगा प्लीज आओ, बट मालूम है ना अभी लोगों को रिपोर्टिंग टाइम दिया है तो हिसाब से
तो टाइम ही नहीं है।
So there's a good shot come in, and this time it is from Prabhat Saxena, who scored a boundary towards the cover region. There was an effort to stop that ball, a diving effort. Umair was the bowler, but that effort in vain, and ball crossing the boundary line, 4 runs. So Prabhat Saxena getting his 4th boundary. In the last match that he played, we saw the 100 that he made while chasing. He had got 18 boundaries, and out of the 18 boundaries, 16 of them were on the offside. So he favors the offside, that's for sure. Wide delivery by Umair, and that goes down to the fine leg, and they take an extra run as well. So that brings up 50 runs for DNO Dynamos, 52 for 1 in the 7th over. They're striking the ball with a good run rate. Run rate moving up 8.43 right now. So a single taken this time towards long on. Umair bowling right arm round the wicket. He usually gets the ball in to the right hander. There's an appeal for caught behind, and we'll have to wait and see what is the signal from the umpire there. Umpire is not moved at all. Was there an edge? We'll have to wait and see in our slow motion here. Don't think there was an edge. The bat was a little too far away. May have flicked the pads. That's why it's not called the wide. And this one, once again, a good delivery. So a little pressure building up. But the way both these batters are playing, they have already got to a partnership of 35 in no time. 26 deliveries they have faced so far. Umair once again bowling to Prabhat. Prabhat has placed the ball towards the third man fielder. One more run in the offering. So last delivery from Umair, and Prashant, he'll be on strike once again down the leg side, and wide is the signal by the umpire. So in the first 7 overs itself, we have seen 9 extras, 9 wides bowled by OiLSERV risers. That's almost 1.5 over in wides. That means they have to re-bowl that 9 deliveries as well. So that's called leaking of runs, and that's not good for a low total to defend. So that's the end of 7 overs, 56 for 1 DNO Dynamos. They need another 84 runs of 78 balls. कल का शैलेश भाई क्या हो गया कि वो 2 टीम ना कंपनी वाली मिल गई यार, तो उन्होंने ग्राउंड बुक कर दिया वो ना, तो इस वजह से वो अवेलेबल नहीं मिला। तो कल बस रात का 9 बजे का है, वो तो मैंने आपको बताया था ऑलरेडी। एक टीम भी रेडी है रात को 9 बजे खेलने के लिए, और कॉस्ट भी काफ़ी इफेक्टिव दिया है मैंने आपको। तो देख लो अगर वो खेलने का मूड बनता है तो वो सही, वरना बस आज रात का एक अवेलेबिलिटी मिला तो मैं बोला आपको इन्फॉर्म कर दूँ.
सोल्ड आउट है, लेकिन जनरल मिल सकता है कुछ, अगर जाना है तो जनरल में मिल सकता है अपने को.
Shams, how are you? Good evening. Hope everything's fine. Shams, for tomorrow's 9 p.m. game, is your team ready? Because I have to confirm Atlantis Stars as well that the match is on. Please let me know, okay? So 8th over is in progress, and in the bowling attack, we can see Vineet Deshpande in for his second over. First two deliveries is given single run. He's bowling into Prabhat Saxena. Prabhat wanted to play it over the covers and mistimed that one. This ball going in the air. Is there a fielder there? We'll have to wait and see. No, there's no fielder in the deep. And that ball has not reached the boundary as well, I think. And the fielders have done good enough to reach to the ball and stop that one. So only 2 runs allowed over there, and Prabhat Saxena will retain the strike.
अरे भाई उसका नंबर दो ना, तुम बोल रहे कि आ गया है अभी, तुमको मैसेज करके भी मेरे को 20 मिनट होने आ गए, तो 20 मिनट तो तुम्हारे रेस्टोरेंट से यहाँ पर टाइम नहीं लगता है. उसका नंबर भेजो, मैं कॉल करता हूँ उसको.
A late cut played this time, and there's no fielder in the deep at short third man. In fact, the fielder running behind the ball, but he loses the race and ball wins it. So that brings a welcome boundary for DNO Dynamos, and Prabhat Saxena with that 5th boundary moves on to 30 of just 18 deliveries. DNO Dynamos 63 for 1. The players in the dugout for DNO Dynamos, they're enjoying every bit of it. Once again, a cracking shot coming in from Prabhat Saxena, this time towards square leg. And that ball races once again outside the boundary line for yet another boundary. 4 more runs to Prabhat Saxena. What a way to bring up 2 back-to-back boundaries. You can see it in a replay. A sweep shot in attempt, and that is cracking. So end of 8 overs, 67 for 1.
टीम आ जाएगी, देखना तब आएगा खाना जब सब बिजी हो जाएंगे. अभी लोग फ्री है तो उसको लाने भी नहीं हो रहा है.
वही रेस्टोरेंट वाला है क्या? क्या बोला है?
बिरयानी हैदराबादी
उस दिन आया था वो स्वीट
फर्स्ट डे. हाँ नहीं
फर्स्ट वाला
फर्स्ट वाला
उस दिन अच्छा था. परसों जो ऑर्गेनाइजर ने दिया था.
आ गया क्या? हेलो, वालेकुम सलाम भाई. अच्छा, ये यारिस तुम्हारी है? हाँ बस ठीक है, आ रहे भाई. तुम बैठो, मैं लेके आता हूँ. पैसा भी देने का उसको. अच्छा, जा रहे क्या? किसको देना है?
So 8 overs. Now the required run rate is only 6 runs per over. That means 72 runs needed of 72 balls. And Prashant, he's batting on 14 not out. And Prabhat Saxena, 34 of 19 deliveries. Into the bowling attack is Umair. First over is given away 11 runs. Once again down the leg side and wide, called by the umpire. Too many extras given by Umair. He's bowling around the wicket.
गेलं बाहेर यार.
क्या बोलते हैं ना, 4 टीम का टूर्नामेंट रहेगा ना तो पैसा कम लगेगा, 4 से ज़्यादा मैचेस रहेगा टूर्नामेंट के अंदर तो ज़्यादा, ऑफ कोर्स 4 से ज़्यादा मैच रहेगा भाई टूर्नामेंट में. So, कितना डबल मालूम है क्या कॉस्ट? 4 टाइम्स. बस ECB का बेंच रूल है, उनका मर्जी है. So in the bowling attack is Umair. He's bowled back to back 2 dot balls now. This is the line that he needs to maintain. These are the sort of deliveries that can trouble the batsman. Once you start bowling dot balls, the pressure builds and the batsman is tend to make mistakes in an attempt to score runs.
इधर ही गर्म हो रहा है, बाहर नहीं गर्म हो रहा. खाना आया, खाना आया.
So end of 9 overs in this run chase. DNO Dynamos are 73 for the loss of 1 wicket. They need another 67 runs in 66 balls to win this game. 9 wickets in hand.
तुम लोग तीनों जाओ, जल्दी खाना खा लो. 10 मिनट है, टीम आ गई है. जाओ प्रशांत भाई, जल्दी जाओ. पानी की बोतल लो, 3 बिरयानी है, वहाँ बैठो और कचरा थैली में डालो. हम लोग फारिग होंगे फिर हम लोग आएंगे.
तुम लोग खा लो तो सही हो जाएगा ना.
क्योंकि अभी टीम आई है, 10 मिनट तो लगाएगी जब तक फारिग हो जाएगी.
So into the bowling, OiLSERV risers, they've called Arun. 10th over in progress, 74 for 1. On strike, it is Prashant. Outside the off-stump delivery, and that's been into the keeper's glove. Low full toss, and he's played that towards the cover fielder. And Umair fields that and returns the ball back to the bowler. So one single taken. Prabhat Saxena on strike. He's again 38, not out of 24 balls. He's in for a big score today as well. In the run chase once again. And that's the quality that he's shown as a player. Full toss delivery, and he's flicked that towards the square leg fielder, and I think it was Balasaheb Patel who's dropped that catch. Such catches have to be taken if you want to be in the game. Couple of runs taken and score moving on to 77. A slash on the offside opens the blade of the bat, and the ball racing down the third man boundary for yet another 4 runs. Beautifully played, and as I told you, Prabhat Saxena, he favors the offside. He's strong on the offside, and that boundary ends the 10th over. 81 for 1 Dynamos. They need another 59 runs in 60 deliveries.
आप चेक कर लो ना टीमों के साथ. वो हमारा तो रेडी है, टीमें तो अंदर आने को बोल रही है. तो रेडी है ना, हम किसके लिए वेट कर रहे हैं?
5 मिनट दे दो, खाना खा ले
आप लोग अंदर ले लो तभी तक।
जब तक 5 मिनट पर टीम को बोल दो, जब तक उन लोग वार्म अप करे हो जाएगा। कैमरा उसको बोलता हूँ ना, खाली उस पे छोड़ के स्टार्ट कर, सेट कर दे बस। ये ओमकार कैमरा डाल दे खाली उस पे, और कैमरा खाली उस पे डाल दे स्क्रीन पे। और तूने वो टॉस का इसमें रखा है मेमोरी में, खाली प्ले करना है ना, ये कर दे
फटाफट खा के ना कमेंट्री के लिए स्टार्ट करना है। That's a catch taken. Superb attempt over there. And that is the wicket they were looking for. Firoz, the bowler, who gets the much needed breakthrough. And they've dismissed Prabhat Saxena, I think. That is a super catch taken there. First delivery after the side change, and that's what we got. A wicket. Outside edge, short third man, the fielder Subu Parli takes an amazing catch, and Firoz, the bowler, gets a wicket on his first delivery. Can you imagine that? A bowler coming in where both these batsmen were set, and he's bowling his first over, first delivery, he gets a wicket. So 2 wickets down, DNO Dynamos.
इन लोग को मैं समझाया तेरा फ्रेम ना रखा कर इन लोग बाहर का छोड़ते हैं तो कितना बोला बाहर का ना पीछे का भी दिखता है बेकार दिखता है इतना फ्लायर मैंने कितना बोलने का वो बोलता है प्लेयर इधर भाग रहा है अरे प्लेयर को छोड़ तू अपना फ्रंट पे रख एक को ले ले दूसरा भाग रहा है छोड़ दे उसको अंदर जो बोल रहा है उसका लिया तो भी बहुत है इतना बड़ा रखता है ना बाजू को कितना गंदा दिखता है बाजू से कोई जा रहा आ रहा 10 ओवर हुआ मतलब यहाँ पर एक जाएगा और अभी और 71
So new batsman in is Sanjay, who is an all-rounder for DNO Dynamos, another attacking batsman. He is off the mark of the first delivery. Firoz, he's bowling well. He's got a wicket in this over, and he is maintaining his line and length perfectly. So that's the kind of bowling needed. See this time outside edge, and there was another chance. And that chance is gone down as well. There's a good attempt by the fielder at deep third man to save the boundary, and he saved that. You can see in the replay how he trapped the batsman to go for that outside off shot and taking the outside edge of the bat, but no one there to catch that. So a chance gone down. Full toss delivery, and he's played that towards the leg side. Keeper running behind the ball to stop it. इधर रखना साइड पे रखना नहीं नहीं इधर ही रख बाहर से उड़ेगा
कचरा बाहर रखना है कोने में रख ताकि मक्खी ना आए नहीं नहीं बांध दे ना उसको बांध देगा हो जाएगा क्या हो तुम लोग 2 में 3 कर लिए नहीं वो एक खाया ओमकार और मैं खा लिया अच्छा ओमकार वो खाया था सैंडविच वगैरह का पेट भरा हुआ था
So 11 overs done. DNO Dynamos 85 for 2. The required run rate is 6.11 so far, and right now 54 balls, 55 runs needed, 8 wickets in hand. This is a wide ball to start with. Arun, the bowler. वो इर्तिजा कमेंट्री स्टार्ट किया उधर कमेंट्री कर रहे हैं So 12th overs game is in progress, and Arun, an off-spin bowler, bowling into Prabhat Saxena played it towards the square leg, a single run. So he moves on to 48, inching towards yet another milestone. Prabhat Saxena is in utmost form at the moment. So wide down the leg side is the signal by the umpire. This is a good shot played over here. We'll have to wait and see the umpire's signal. I think that would have been signaled a wide ball. We'll have to wait and see. This is a good shot coming in by the batsman here, and that ball has flown above the head of the long on fielder, I think. You can see how confident Sanjay has played that. One bounce into the boundary fence, 4 runs to him. So Sanjay getting the first boundary of his bat, coming forward and defensively playing that one. Once again, ball in the air, but straight to the long off fielder. One bounce into his hands. So the intention, I think, is quite clear from both these batsmen now. They want to finish the match as quick as possible. And they are in commanding position at the moment. So last ball, single run taken, 12 overs done, 97 for 2. Now less than run a ball required to win this game. 43 runs needed of 48 deliveries. So Firoz to continue his bowling. Second over for him now. He was the bowler getting the breakthrough. Second wicket he had taken of the Dynamo team. This ball swinging away from the right hander. Played with soft hands and a quick single run taken by Prabhat. He moves on to 49 runs. What an amazing shot this is by Sanjay. He's played that towards the offside. There's a fielder at point who stopped that, and a single run taken. So that brings up 100 runs for DNO Dynamos, and they are striking with a current run rate of 8 runs per over, and required run rate is below 6. Prabhat Saxena on 49. Flicked, ball on the pads. We'll have to wait and see if it is bat or leg by. And leg by is the signal from the umpire. So he'll have to wait for another run to complete his half century. They're running for everything now. I think this might be a wide delivery called by the umpire. We'll have to wait and see. Leg by is the decision. So 50 up for Prabhat Saxena. Single run that he was looking for. He's finally got that 34 ball 50 with the help of 7 boundaries. And he's continuing his performance where he stopped in the last game. Last game he was unbeaten at 118. And today again he is 50 not out. So he's playing a best innings for his team so far. One batsman who they can rely on is Prabhat Saxena. 13 overs done, 103 for 2. This time the ball has been played into the gap and sweet timing from the bat of Prabhat Saxena. Once again, 4 more runs to him. That's his 8th boundary. You can see how nicely he's timed this ball. Once again, a cover drive, classical. And that comes off the blade of Prabhat Saxena. So, well-deserved boundary there. He moves to 54 and DNO Dynamos just 33 runs away from victory. This ball drifting away from the right-hander. Keepers collected that, but it's a wide delivery called by the umpire. An outside edge this time, an effort by the keeper, but that ball racing down the boundary fence. Signal by the umpire, boundary. So this time Prabhat Saxena gets the 9th boundary. 58 is his individual score and they just need 28 more runs to win this game. Balasaheb Patil bowling into him on the pads and flicked it nicely. There's a fielder there and yes, he is able to stop that ball from going to the fence. So 2 more runs taken. Runs coming in nice and easy for DNO Dynamos. He hit this one straight and there's a fielder at long off who'll field that ball and a single run allowed over there. So one last delivery to go in the 14th over. DNO Dynamo is 115 for the loss of 2 wickets. Down the leg side is the delivery, and signal from the umpire. Wide, yes it is. This is a good shot, but could not connect it well, and just a single run allowed over there. So that brings an end to the 14 overs in this game. Run chase 117 for 2. DNO Dynamos, they need another 23 runs to win this game.
नहीं मिलेगा क्योंकि मैच के बाद फौरन ये है कोई बात नहीं यार मैच के दौरान खा लेंगे
So Firoz to continue his bowling, and on strike it is Sanjay. Short delivery down the leg side, and keeper does a good effort to collect that ball. Going on the back foot and playing that towards long off. Block hole delivery and dot ball. This is an absolute stunner of a shot. Inside out, that is, I think, by Prabhat Saxena. He is confident playing on the offside. As you can see it in our replay, this ball was outside the off stump. What a stylish shot. Full of confidence. He knew from the time he hit that ball is going for the boundary. So runs are coming in quick and easy in boundaries, and I think OiLSERV Risers, the team has already lost hope of winning this match. Prabhat Saxena single-handedly getting closer to the target. Played with soft hands towards point, and a quick single taken by Prabhat. So that brings Sanjay on strike now. They need another 17 runs of 32 balls to win this game. This time it is Sanjay who takes the aggressive approach, and over the head of the cover fielder, no fielder in the deep. He saw that, and that's the gap that they were looking at continuously. This is the second time in the over, and now it is Sanjay who shows that even I am capable of hitting these shots confidently. So well-deserved boundary, and score for Dynamos after 15 overs is 128 for 2. Only 12 more runs needed to win this game. So new bowler is Amal, 1 over 11 runs already. This is his second over. First delivery starts off with a wide ball. This is picked up nicely by Prabhat Saxena and sent over the long on boundary, outside the boundary in fact, for a maximum 6 runs in offering, and that is the shot of a player who is playing with full confidence. He knows the game that he's playing and he is toying with the bowler. So the entire DNO Dynamos team ready for the celebration. They are on the boundary fence. So dot ball. One more single run taken and strike given to Sanjay. Sanjay is batting on 14 and we have seen few classic shots from him as well. Coming down the track using his feet and wanted to play it on the onside, but I think it took the outside edge of the bat and the ball going to the point fielder. So one more run taken and that's a leg bye given by the umpire. So now they just need 4 more runs to win this game. 1 hit away from the victory. DNO Dynamos. That's a wide ball and they go for a run as well. So 2 runs added and 2 more runs to victory. Amal bowling over the wicket and this delivery outside the off stump. Sanjay wanted to cut that. So will he finish with a boundary or a 6? Let's wait and see. Big hit coming in and that ball is going to the long on boundary for 4 runs. So that brings an end to the game over here and you can see the celebration from the DNO Dynamos team. The entire squad running in to greet the players, Prabhat and Sanjay, who have played exceptionally well to get their team across the line. So that brings an end to this match. DNO Dynamos winning this game convincingly in 15.5 overs, and player of the match in this game would definitely be Prabhat Saxena for the 73 runs he scored of 46 deliveries, 10 boundaries to his name with a maximum. So thank you ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next Saturday.
Right, so welcome, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the post-match presentation for the match played between OiLSERV Risers and DNO Dynamos. This is the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 2 and the match played was won by DNO Dynamos convincingly by 8 wickets. OiLSERV Risers giving a target of 140 runs and DNO Dynamos, they were able to achieve that target in just 16 overs with the loss of 2 wickets only. So first of all, we'd like to call up the captain from OiLSERV to have a quick word with us. Akhilesh bhai, welcome. So during the toss, we were chatting about what would be the total that you guys would like to have. It was around 150, you said. So what went wrong in today's game?
Yeah, actually, when we started the batting and the way we started the batting and the scoring runs, we thought that definitely we were short of some at least 20-30 runs. We could have scored more because we had a wicket. So that was the plan when we came out to bat. So we thought we will not lose the wicket so that we score runs. But the thing is, we again short of 20-30 runs. And when we started bowling, so our bowling department and the fielding was not that to the mark. So that's the reason we lost this match. And definitely, DNO played very well in all 50 sides of the game. And congratulations.
Right, so what's the plan for the upcoming matches in the tournament?
Yeah, we have to play and we have to win whatever the matches are there. So that's the plan. We cannot say more than that. That we have to win whatever the matches are.
Right, so thank you so much for this game and we'll see you in the next game, sir. Thank you so much. Alright, so for the presentation now, we have representatives from Clare. We'd like to invite Mr. Akshit to present the Best Batsman Award. Mr. Akshit, if you can please come forward. So we are going ahead with the Best Batsman Award and that award goes to Arun from OiLSERV Risers. 42 runs he scored. Arun, please come forward and receive your award. So that's a representative from Cleve, one of our sponsors. We really thank and appreciate all their help throughout the entire tournament. Alright Arun, thank you and well played. Right, so the next award that we have is for the Best Bowler Performance and that goes to Sanjay from DNO Dynamos. So I would like to call up Aldo from Cleve, who's our sponsor, to come up and present the award for the best bowler. Sanjay, bowling figures of 4 overs, 28 runs, 2 wickets. Being the best bowler. Sanjay. And now the most important award is the Player of the Match award, and it's going to be none other than Prabhat Saxena. Getting back to back. And I would like to call up Nikunj from Cleve to come up and present the award. Prabhat, you also can come in. The award is yours, you don't have to go away. So Prabhat with an unbeaten knock today, 73 runs, 46 balls, 10 boundaries and a maximum. He's continued with his performance where he stopped in the last game. Alright Prabhat, thank you so much. One last thing, I'd like to call up the captain from DNO Dynamos to have a quick word with us. Alright Santosh bhai, as we discussed during the toss, things pretty much went in your favor. You might be definitely happy with the performance of the boys. So, what would you like to say about this game today?
I think today is again good teamwork by all team members, and especially the bowling side and the batting side. I think perfectly works for our side.
Right. You had also mentioned that you had one more player joining in this match who had missed out, the all-rounder, I think Sanjay.
Yes.
You did not need him much. Prabhat has done all the work for you.
Yeah, I think especially the partnership, the opening partnership worked well today, and they scored. So that's why the Sanjay he came second down, and again partnership built. So it was the winning combination again.
Right. So we enjoyed it in the presentation box, in the commentary box, and I'm sure you guys enjoyed playing at the venue as well. So good luck to you and your team in the future coming games.
Yeah, one thing I want to highlight, because the point table. Right now we won 3 matches, and we don't know right now we will able to eligible for the semi-finals or not. So this is the one concern we have.
Alright, so we'll address this concern as soon as possible. Give us like 10 minutes and we'll get back to you on that, okay? Thank you so much. So this is the post-match presentation for you guys. Thank you. This is Akash signing off.